Yep. It's your boy, Boss Cowboy Sports, bringing you another one.
Another one.
Yeah. So, your boy, Boss Cowboy, took a closer look, and we gonna talk about it. Right as the Dallas Cowboys are getting ready to start their practice. All right. And I looked at that Trevon Diggs deal even closer. And I think I see some things about it.
Run it up.
Yep. I think I see some things about it.
Huh.
So we gonna talk about it. I'm obviously excited about it. But I see some things and we gonna talk about it. The number one thing that I see about this deal is Trevon Diggs' deal is him putting football first. Yep, he is definitely putting football first with that deal. So y'all sit back. I'm gonna break this down how I see it. I looked at the details of it. It says a lot about him. So I'm gonna be right back, man. Y'all hang out. It's your boy, Boss Cowboy. Let's go. Get it, man. Your boy Boss got you. Let's go. All right, let's go. Welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. So, obviously today, we're gonna be talking about some things that I saw with that Trevon Diggs thing. So the Dallas Cowboys, they already started training camp. So obviously we should be all excited about that. Before I get into this content, I do want to start with what happened even before training camp, because we've been doing this a while, so we know how this goes. What usually happens is people kind of disappear during the quiet period and they come back once football season starts. So a lot of people just now coming back. If you just not coming back, let me just kind of briefly make you aware of what you missed. So might be a good time to go back and look at some of this stuff because we had Brian brought us on talking about Dak's DNA. We also then had after that Aisha Morris, and she coming back. We go do another show with her. We just need to schedule it. Then we had Michael Gilkin. Then we also had DMV with Aisha, which they was on at the same time. Kevin Gray. We call him the president. Cal Yeoman. We had Clarence Hill with Rome together. Very dope show. Followed up with Vach. Followed up with Sky. Followed up with RJ Ochoa from Blogging in the Bars. Sky with A to Z Sports. Vach with the volume, right? So then we kept going. Then we had obviously Jess, right? She not with Blogging in the Bars. That's an old thumbnail. Apologize about that. She changed. Then we had Jesse Holly, Miss Fourth and Long. But then we also had Terrence Weems. Interviewed a bunch of players at SportsCon. Tyler Biotish, Malik Hooker, Sam Williams, Mozzie. We also had the Big Time show. So I want to kind of highlight what we missed or what people might have missed, because that kind of perfectly kind of leads up to training camp. So I would say, from talking to all of the, insiders, people that do this day in and day out, as well as our guys, our best guys and girls, I would say that we're prepared for this moment, and to have this conversation we're getting ready to have about Diggs. But I also want to take just a little bit of time to say thank you to all those people that visited, and blessed all the channels, like all of them. Jay Tuck, all the people that was at SportsCon, all those people, man. So, but I first, want to talk about and say thank you to all of y'all for making the quiet period loud. I'm gonna say that again. All these people that came in during the quiet period made the quiet period fun, and entertaining to me. I learned a lot during that period. So getting into this is the big thing though. I look closer at the deal with Trevon Diggs, right? So, and that's what we're talking about right now. I look closer at his deal, and the first thing I'm gonna say is that deal communicates to me that Trevon Diggs is putting football first. Okay, so let me play this, and then this is from the Dallas Cowboys YouTube, but this is gonna really help you see it. And y'all know I break this stuff down, so hear me out. So here we go. I want y'all to listen close to Stephen Jones explain the cap, and we go tie this into Diggs. Here we go.
Last two. David.
Stephen, do you like, and a quick follow-up after this, Stephen, do you like where you are from a cap management standpoint for the intermediate right now and for what you need to do going into the future? And do you feel ideally you would like to get one of these long-term deals done going into the season to kind of keep that leverage?
Yeah, I actually feel really good about where we are, not only in the intermediate, but also the long term. I think our contracts are all structured in a good way, and we're very motivated.
So first of all, when I pause it, I want y'all to notice that he talked about the current contracts and how they're structured. So he's saying we're pleased because he asked him first about the cap situation. Then he said also, about new deals that you will want to do. So that's what he's talking about right now. The cap situation and deals that he will want to do. Okay? So we was talking about this yesterday. I'm going to play it one more time. Because we got to understand the context fully. So let me play it one more time.
Last two. David.
Stephen, do you like, and a quick follow-up after this, Stephen, do you like where you are from a cap management standpoint for the...
So that's the question. Do you like where you are from a cap management standpoint? Hey, my boy Smoke, appreciate the super chat. And this is what I'm gonna do with y'all super chats. We making a good change with Boss Cowboy Sports. If I'm in the middle of a point, I probably won't always be able to stop and take that super chat, but I'm gonna put those to the side and address them all at once. So we made that change to make it we address all super chats in a timely fashion. So if you put your super chat in there, just make sure that I saw it and I add it. But this is the deal. That's what he was talking about, the cap management. So that's first. All right, so let's keep going.
Intermediate right now, and for what you need to do going into the future? And do you feel ideally you would like to get one of these long-term deals done going into the season to kind of keep that leverage?
Yeah, I actually feel really good about where we are, not only in the intermediate, but also the long term. I think our contracts are all structured in a good way, and we're very.
So those contracts that he's saying is the contracts that's currently in place. So when you hear that and you break it down, then you got to think about the guys that's currently in place. So T. Smith in place, Dak in place, right? So Zack Martin, him too, his contract is in place. So when he say we like how it's structured, he talking about those existing contracts that they already closed out.
Motivated to sign these young guys. That's certainly why you hope to have success, and I think we have had success drafting. In terms of the young players that we got coming up, whether it's a Diggs or a Lamb or a Micah or a Steele or whoever may be coming up, and we're constantly in communication. I feel like we've got great rapport with agents. I don't think we're, in the representatives. I think we're always in communication with them. Certainly, all these guys are represented because the money is so big by top of the line folks, and so you just continue to grind and look for windows and opportunities to get these things done. As I mentioned, there's only one franchise tag, and you only get to use it on one guy, and then the market decides the rest. But
all right. So don't let that last part go by you. He said it's only one guy we can tag, but the market decides the rest. And he was talking about with his young guys. So going to my point, let me rewind that just one more time so you can hear it. He said the market decides the rest. Listen.
And you only get to use it on one guy, and then the market decides the rest. But
yeah, listen. He said the market decides the rest. So what if and what does it mean when we find out that Trevon Diggs came in on a new contract way under market? Huh? What does that mean? So when you put two and two together, that means Trevon Diggs going into camp, let's just keep it real, he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to go through the drama. He took a very, very team-friendly deal. Because see, now I done looked at the numbers, bro. Oh my God. This thing is team-friendly as whoo-wee. Man, this thing is smoking team-friendly. Like, God, dog. All right, so let me put the camera on me. There it is. All right. So, because remember what did he say? Let me play it again. I'm going to play it again so we can all make sure we heard it right. He said the market decides, right? Let me play it again.
And then, the market decides the rest. But
the market decides the rest. So, what that's saying is Stephen Jones was looking at his young guys, basically saying, y'all go get market. Y'all see what I'm saying? Because he said it, okay, this was the morning before Trevon Diggs was signed. So they had this press conference in the morning. Right after this press conference is when they broke it. And he was saying, we in constant talks with him and we have good relations with all the agents. So when you put 2 and 2 together the right way and you really add the math up, it's telling me Trevon Diggs did not want to go into camp fighting about money. Yeah. So let's look at how team friendly this thing is. See, that's the thing. How friendly is this? And then I'm gonna take some calls. Hold on, let me get to where I can see. I gotta be able to see everybody's comments. Hold on real quick. Y'all give me a second. This is what I go through behind the scenes. Y'all don't know that, but that's what it is. All right, hold on. I gotta see people's comments real quick. All right, make sure I ain't missing any super chats or nothing like that. All right, hold on. All right, we good. I don't think I'm missing. Let me just double check, make sure I ain't missing no super chats. All right. Okay, no, we good. All right. So, first of all, one of the biggest indicators to look for is the average per year, right? Just as an indicator. It's not the exact amount of money that they receive, because most players don't even care as much about the average. It's more so about how much money you go take home, right? Everybody should be concerned about that. It's not how much you make per hour, it's how much them taxes coming out your check, right? That really determines how much you work. So then when I go look at Trevon Diggs, right? And I'm looking at Trevon Diggs and I look at a new contract that's only 19.4 million. And then I go say, wait, on a new contract, you already on average equal to people with old contracts? But see, because the cap rises every year. So your contract, even based on it being a new year, should be automatically higher than Marshawn Lattimore. Yeah, 19.4 million on average, and you had all that ball production. You shut down Chase, you shut down Jefferson, you shut down the receiver from Washington. This is a pass happy league, and you right now equal to Marshawn Lattimore or less? All right, let me go look at this. Marshawn Lattimore. Let me make sure this is Marshawn Lattimore. Yeah, no, that's Humphreys. Here's Lattimore. All right. So when did Lattimore sign his deal? Wow. You mean to tell me he signed his deal in 2021? So his contract is 2 years old, and on average, y'all might not be able to see that view. That's a better view. Right, here it is. He signed his deal on September 12, 2021. And you telling me in 2023, Diggs is getting the same amount on average? That's extremely team friendly. So this is the one that's tripping me out the worst. When I look at the fact that Jalen Ramsey, on average, because we keeping it simple, we're not getting all into the guaranteed stuff. We just looking at just the averages. And why is that important? Because see, this is how agents are paid. They always want to surpass the previous guy somewhere. This is also how you know it was Trevon Diggs that didn't want to fight. Because I guarantee you his agent did. I guarantee you his agents was like, bruh, dude, no, we got to get you more than this. Because if you his agent and you got a cornerback in the passing league that had as many interceptions, hold on, let me see if hold on, I got something that's gonna kind of paint the picture in case people kind of not. Let me see if I think it's right here. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I got this real quick. Y'all give me 1 second. Oh no, that ain't it. Give me 1 second. Okay. I think, yeah, this might be it. Y'all give me 1 second. I want to show y'all something. Oh yeah. So just to put it in perspective. Just to put it in perspective. Sometimes it's just perspective, right? When we talking about Diggs. Interception since 2021. Trevon Diggs, 14. The whole Las Vegas Raiders got 12. I gotta hit a button on that. I'm gonna find me a button for that. Okay, that button don't work. Let me try another button. Here it is. Yeah. Woo! So you mean to tell me his agent, allowed Diggs to take a team-friendly deal when he by himself got more interceptions than the whole team? Nah, his agent didn't want that. Diggs wanted this done. Diggs is basically saying, that's why I'm saying when you go look at this deal and you think about it, and then think about when the deal was done. It was done before practice. Before they officially started practice. That's telling you that Diggs went in there like, man, listen, take the deal. Just take the deal. I ain't finna deal with this. Which is saying Diggs is thinking, I just want to play football. Football was first in this decision. When you go look at the contract and you go look at and compare him, it's clearly saying that the first thing on his mind was football. He did not want to deal with the distractions of fighting over money, especially when Stephen Jones just said, with the rest of the guys, the market decides. Well, the market is clearly saying he should have gotten more. The market is clearly saying Trevon Diggs should have gotten more. You know what it's telling me? Trevon Diggs is trying to be mature. And he trying to keep first things first. So all the people that's out there like, hey, football need to be first to these guys. First things need to be first. Well, let's look at the numbers, and the numbers is telling me that football was first to Diggs. This is an example of not fighting over trying to be the highest paid. This is an example of a player that truly put football first. See, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. See, if I don't say this, a lot of Cowboy fans not gonna know that this is not just team friendly. This is extremely team friendly. Because if you don't know that, you don't know to appreciate Diggs. I'm gonna keep hitting buttons on this.
You can't handle the truth.
See, when I looked at the numbers, I already appreciated Diggs, but when I looked at what he gave up, I was like, he did what? Woo. Yeah. And see, I see a lot of y'all saying he took a 5-year too. So I did look at the numbers, and I can tell y'all, from me researching the market, I've learned that most of these guys most of your top corners are now taking 5-year deals. All right, I already looked that up. But see, this is the thing. Do y'all want me to lie to you or be real? Let me ask you a question. Do you want me to lie to you or be real? Y'all tell me. Do y'all want me to lie to you or be real? All right, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna tell you right now. You gonna remember you heard it on this show too. Go ahead and love it now, cause trouble is likely coming later. See, cause we talked about this, right? Cause we got a player We got a player that went to the media, right? Zack Martin. And when I look at this deal, right? This deal is already set up to can I keep it real? This deal is already set up to be Zack Martin Part 2. Where you was happy when you signed it, but then you're mad 3 years later. See, this is gonna be one of the only channels that's gonna keep it all the way real about this. Cause see, this is what I learned. Certain players, Dallas Cowboy fans coddle them. They coddle certain players. They put their arms around them and they just love them. I just love. You can't talk business on certain players. Because it's a whole lot of Cowboy fans that's starting to grow interest in trading Zack Martin. I'm one of them too. I'm one of them I'm open to it. Because see, this is the thing. You got to realize, let's just keep it real. If you are, okay, just think of it like this. If Trevon Diggs stay on this trajectory that he's on, do you think he's going to be cool? He's already the 6th best corner on a new contract. What you think he going to be in 3 years? So we talking about a corner that's clearly on a top 3, top 4 trajectory. Some people can argue that he the best, especially when you add in them ball skills. You got a guy that on that type of trajectory. You think he gonna be happy in 3 years? See, Zack Martin, when he got his money, he was the top paid guard by far. And what happened to him? Yeah. So when did he get paid? He got paid July 11, 2018. June 11, 2018. So right now, after 5 years of the market going up, now he like, that's not enough. I'm way under market. So he started glad, he ended up mad. You telling me that ain't gonna happen to Diggs? If Diggs stay on his current trajectory? Yeah. So when you really think of it, and then I'm gonna take some calls. This is why they gotta push back on Zack Martin. A lot of people ain't gonna say that because they scared. It's so many people scared. They worship some of these players. They ain't gonna just keep it real. We gotta protect Zack. And this is not saying Zack is not a great player, but you gotta think about the future. You gotta think about exactly what he did. Zack Martin knew that he was taking a 6-year contract when his counterparts was getting 4. He knew it. He signed it. He took the money. Then after he almost threw with that contract, he like, I want another one. If you let Zack Martin get away with that, you don't think these other players go try that? That's why this serious. That's why you also gotta look forward. I can celebrate now. I can be like, I like Diggs for this. Just like everybody. Diggs, I like him. But then I gotta stop and say, but is Diggs will always be happy with this contract, bro? Because it's team friendly from the start. See, Zack Martin was team friendly in terms of the amount of years, but he got all his money. Zack Martin got his money. Trevon Diggs already starting off not getting all the money he was titled to. And remember, his boss said, I expect y'all to want market. Let me play it again.
and you only get to use it on one guy, and then the market decides the rest. But
yeah, so he was like the market. He was already expecting that. Stephen Jones is basically saying when it comes down to Diggs, Steele, CeeDee Lamb, the market is gonna decide. So yeah, man, let me take some calls, man. Let me go take some calls. We gonna open up the phone lines. As y'all can see, we getting these buttons back right again. Y'all give me 1 second to set up these phones. I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to y'all about this, but it just told me a lot. Like when I really looked at the details and saw how team friendly that deal was, I said, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "Wow!" And I started thinking about, okay, what's gonna be the results of this? And I started saying, they said these results is gonna be. These results likely mean that Diggs is happy now. He gonna be mad later. All right, here we go. All right, so let me see. I got the app open. So yeah, let me put the phone number up, and then we gonna start rocking and roll. And if not, I'm gonna get out of here and prepare for the next show. But we got the call number. It's 210-940-9064. So anybody that, especially if you have a problem with anything that I'm saying, if you got a problem with anything I'm saying, I say call in, let's talk about it. I want to hear your thoughts. Hold on real quick. Yeah, so I'm gonna give y'all about 10 more seconds, man, to call in, and then if you're not, I'm gonna get up out of here. But it's 210-940-9064. Yeah, and then let me see. While I'm waiting on these calls, I'm gonna take a couple of chats real quick. Then I'm gonna take the super chats and get up out of here. Here we go. All right, so my boy Big Dow said they would cut players at the drop of a hat. Players should get all the bread. Yeah. Call in. Let's talk about that. Okay, hold on real quick. Yeah, Boss Cowboy Sports.
What's up, boss? It's your boy DP Johnson.
What's up, DP?
Oh man, I'm so glad I caught you on this show, bro.
Okay, what's up? What's up, bro? What's your mind?
Oh yeah, bro. I actually I had a change with my work schedule, so I ain't been catching too many live shows the last couple of weeks. But man, I got to catch Sky and Josh yesterday, and I'm so happy I got to catch you today.
Okay.
Boy, I actually called Sky back this morning and said I'm gonna quit calling Stephen Jones baby nut for 2 weeks.
Oh, you gonna stop? You say you gonna stop?
Yeah, for 2 weeks. He got to pass for 2 weeks, boss, but he got to keep this momentum going.
Talk to me.
Cowboys Nation, we got to keep this pressure going. I'm be honest with you. I had personal reasons to not like Mike McCarthy when we signed him because he traded my nephew. That being said, Mike McCarthy is on his job, bro.
Yes. DP, you still with me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, go for it.
I said, when was the last time, bro, that this organization was this quietly productive in an off season?
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Like, it's a real beautiful thing to watch. I want to drop something on you, though, that me and Steele was talking about yesterday.
Okay.
Jordan Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 100% comfortable letting that man sit on pup.
Yeah.
We got some good young dudes that need development. We know what kind of animal Jordan Lewis is.
Yeah.
Let Jordan get right. I don't want to rush back nothing. I don't care if we don't see Jordan till the playoffs. Let him get right. Let these other boys develop, and we always got that trump card if we need him.
Nah, makes sense to me. And see, this is the DP. You play quarterback. You play linebacker. I play corner. There's certain things I know intimately about corner. Like,
yes, sir.
I think, to be honest, Jordan Lewis is on the bubble and should be on the bubble. And I like him.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, boss. I'm not even really trying to give you pushback. But what I will say is on that same line of thinking, like, when you play multiple positions, you understand the game from different angles and different mindsets. Now, I mean, Jordan Lewis is one of two guys on this roster, with Izzy being the other one, that we can literally plug anywhere in the defensive backfield. Now, I mean, and when you got a veteran who's capable of that and capable of being productive, I don't think $4 million is a good enough excuse to let him walk. That's all I'm saying on Jordan Lewis.
I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about money. I'm talking about, all right, so me playing corner, what's important to corner is your quick twitch.
Yeah.
So put it like this. When I first worked with my coach, Coach Henderson, who ended up coaching for the Buffalo Bills, pro coach, professional, pro coach. He said the first day I met him, he said, if you're not doing jump rope 10 minutes a day, you ain't gonna make it in the league and you will never be a good pro.
Yeah, you gotta have them twitching your ankles, man.
You gotta have that twitch.
From them ankles.
So I'm trying to imagine somebody on a pup list that needs to be working on that twitch every day, coming back and being like he was. Is it possible?
Yeah.
Yes. But I'm just saying, the chances of it, I don't know. Just keeping it real. Like, to me, it's timing, not his money. You know what I'm saying? It's the timing of him being in the competitive room. You know what I mean?
And I agree with that. My whole thing about Jordan Lewis, though, like I said, for the amount of versatility that he brings with him, and the fact that we can stash him, I don't want to hear about him being on the bubble. Stash that man. He's worth it. If we have an injury in the middle of the season, we can go ahead and put out a dude that's already been a 5-year starter. Like,
yeah, but
why wouldn't you carry that trump?
DP, if you can stash him, cool.
What's up?
If you can stash him, cool. But
understand, your roster spots is invaluable. I get it.
Yeah, it really depends on how tight he gets.
It depends on what the young guys. It depends on the young guys and they develop.
That's all I'm saying. Because it's logical what you're saying, and I get it. You got a guy that's dependable, been dependable, right? A guy with that they was calling ball god before Diggs got hurt. The original.
Folks forget.
Yeah, like I always been impressed with Jordan Lewis. Like Jordan Lewis, like one of them interceptions he got was 2 inches off the ground. Like your hand-eye coordination is just dope. You know what I mean? Where it don't matter where the ball is around you, you can get it. That's Jordan Lewis, you know. But I'm also thinking about, does he have that twitch, and how do I know he have the twitch?
Yeah. Well, what I would say about J. Lou in terms of what we know for sure, we know that mentally he's there. We know that he knows his defense like the back of his hand. We know that the other players know him and what to expect from him, and that in itself holds a lot. Now, if J. Lou was never the most fleet of foot corner anyway. Now, I mean, he was more of a guy who just understood how to get up in your hip pocket and not let you open your stride up and be in position. And honestly, I think that actually plays well for him coming off of a foot injury, because he wasn't.
Oh, damn, I accidentally hung up DP. I was trying to pin my number. Man, sorry about that, DP. Let me call him back. Now, how many shows do people call you back? I'm trying to pin that number now. Y'all give me 1 second.
It's all good, boss. I'm here.
All right, go for it.
But yeah, no, I mean, but getting off J. Lou real quick, like I love J. Lou. That was just a thought I had, and I wanted to share and hear from a DB what you thought about it, bro. How crazy is it? We're not even talking about Terrence Steele like it's a big deal right now.
What do you mean? What you mean?
Being cleared.
Oh, you mean not on the pup list?
If Diggs didn't sign this deal, I promise Terrence Steele would be at the front of everybody's mind right now. The fact that he got cleared and doesn't have to start on pup.
Right. No, that's epic.
But we've been doing, but the front office has been doing everything so right with such great precision and timing that we get to silently just let him go on off in there and be cool, bro.
going off in there and be cool.
Yeah, it's that's still news, bro. That's the best news ever, bro. Real talk.
Bro, that's the best news ever. Like, him and Tony, we actually get to put our starters in camp to start? Come on, man.
I am concerned, though, DP, just keeping it real. I think we got to be patient with both of them boys.
That's my thing, too. I know they're available, but that don't mean they got to get all the reps at first. Let them work back slow and get right. You know what I mean? I think that it, to me, I hope that that's a lesson that the front office has learned, that they can't just let their ideations be the end-all, be-all. We still got to be rational about things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, totally, DP, man. But overall, though, I do feel good. Like, that Diggs news.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bro, like, just being able to say we got to trade Diggs for the next 6 seasons. But you know what that does for the locker room, for the front office in negotiations with free agents and negotiations with the other players. That just did so much, bro.
No, it did. And see, people ain't gonna want to hear this because a lot of people they hate to say stuff like this. But like you said, bro, Stephen Jones is showing that there's a method to their madness, bro. Like they always say, what do they say? Deadlines make deals.
Yeah.
Right? That's what he said, right?
Say that.
Deadlines make deals. What was the deadline yesterday? The start of training camp. Guess who came to the office to get that bag because of that deadline? Because he was just like, hey, let's just get this over with. It was Diggs. The numbers show
nobody
Diggs.
can tell me. Everybody, if you look at that graphic that Boss put up with all them corners, salaries and everything, you can't name me more than 2 dudes that you can say on that list that you can honestly say, production-wise,
exactly,
Diggs shouldn't be getting more than. Know
right.
What I mean?
Exactly.
But he chose to take a deal that paid him fairly and left the team wiggle room to move around, man.
Yep.
Diggs showed y'all he wants to be a Cowboy.
He showed it. And I want people to know that. Like, you know what I mean? It's because I think Cowboy Nation, because see, look, I got the deal right here with Jalen Ramsey, bro. Jalen is... dog.
Jalen is a name at this point, bro. Like, I'm not saying he's not a good player, but he's not that player no more.
31?
Diggs is ascending.
30.
Diggs is ascending.
And he's 31. He's 31.
Yeah.
And he got a better deal. Dog, he on a 3-year.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a free agent in 3 years. Diggs is gonna be a free agent. Let me look at Diggs' deal. 2029, bro.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no. This Diggs hooked us up. I don't think people know the weight. They don't have no idea the weight of how much Diggs hooked us up. Damn.
Bro, like, you got to think, for the next half decade, every OC knows I can't throw to the left on Dallas all day. That's just not going to work.
Bro. Woo-wee. Yeah.
That left side over there, outside the numbers, we ain't playing over there.
Yeah, man. So, shout out to Stephen Jones, bro. Like, for real. Like, because I know a lot of...
honestly...
Yeah, because we don't...
Like, when
Go ahead.
My bad, but I'm just trying to agree with you, because when you look at his total, his guaranteed, and his top compensation if he hits on everything, like, it's there. But when the last time we signed a Pro Bowl and didn't hurt ourselves by doing it?
Yeah.
This is the best contract Stephen Jones has passed out in 10 years. Bro.
This is the best contract that he's passed out in 10 years. I agree. Yeah, maybe 20, bro. Like, for real, maybe
might be. Might be. If front office ever got a contract right, damn it, they did this one.
Ooh, they got this one. Man, they got this one right.
Finish him.
Ooh,
another
man.
one.
Ooh,
like, there's no room to say that Dallas lost on this contract, bro. You got a first team All Pro for a top 5 contract. Come on,
right?
Man.
A top. Listen, one more thing too, DP. I did get Jalen Ramsey age wrong. Thank you for correcting me in the chat. He not 31, he 29. Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Because you said 31, and 31 almost made me say, That would actually bode bad for us only because Zack is 33.
Yeah.
Like Zack probably deserved 21, but there's no way you can pay him more than 17 at that age, bro.
And thank y'all. I appreciate that. He's actually 28. He gonna be 29 October 24th. So he'll be 29 this year. But still, it's like, would you rather him be 28 or would you rather him be Diggs right now, 26? Or really 25 getting ready to be 26? You already know what you should want. And you put a 26-year-old on a long-term contract for 5 years. Yeah. You put a 28-year-old on a 3-year contract. Bro, the Cowboys won.
Stephen Jones, you just locked up Diggs' prime. Good job.
Oh my God. You locked. Now, but see, DP, let's keep it real. Will he do a Zack Martin in the future? See, people don't want to have that conversation.
I fully expect Diggs to be back at the table in 3 years. Bro.
So is he gonna do it the way?
They gave him 42 guaranteed. So
DP, is he gonna do it the way Zack is doing?
No, I don't see the Cowboys playing like this, bro. If he done got this good at playing corner in 6 years, you give him another 3, he gonna master it, bro. They not finna be able to afford to play with him, and they gonna know it.
Did I mess up Diggs? I'm messing up all these years. My boy say Diggs is 24. Hey, J-Rod is keeping me tight. He 24? He sure is 24, man.
He 24? He only gonna be.
Man, no, he's
even
not.
if he play the whole
wrong on this one.
No,
he wrong on this one, bro. He wrong. Let me see. They just ain't got the numbers.
He better not be 24.
Hold on,
he better not be 24.
Let me look at these numbers, man. These boys got me messed up. Let me go look at this Trevon Diggs.
Because, boss, you know, corner a little bit different than some of these other skill positions.
He 24.
If you can survive on the eye, he 24?
He 24.
Bro, if he can survive on that island for another 6 years, you're going to have to pay him again.
But see, I know you do, but my thing is, see, this, because I don't think people getting it. This is a contract to where it's already so team friendly. If he keep playing the way he playing, even for the next 3, he gonna be kicking himself.
Yeah.
So my question is for all of you people that's like, go ahead and pay Zack Martin. Do you want Trevon Diggs in the next 3 years to get mad and say, I'm not reporting? Because it was team friendly from the beginning. What do you want? So
I don't see Trey getting mad about it for the simple fact, number one, he got a brother in the league who's already on like his second negotiation. So he understands the game a little bit, know what I mean? So he'll have that to help calm him down. But then Trey is gonna be the face of one of the faces of the baddest fucking defense in the land, bro. That man is gonna get plenty of off-field dollars.
So, but DP, let me take some more calls, big dog. We've been rocking, man. Me and you had our own show. So
yeah, I know it's all good, bro.
But I appreciate you. It's good as always. I appreciate it. So
yes,
we got
sir.
All right, that was DP, man, and we got the call lines back open. So y'all call on in. Hold on, matter of fact, I'm gonna call out. I got that much love for everybody, man. Let me call out. All right, so let me see. So I missed the call from Roger Samuel, so I'm finna call you. You call me, I'm gonna call you. Here we go. See, I call you, but you gotta pick up. See. All right, so they didn't pick up. So this is the deal, y'all. I'm finna get up out of here. But this is the deal. When you look closer and you interpret these numbers right, it's clear that Trevon Diggs put football first. To me, when you sign a deal this team friendly, going into practice, he clearly was saying to me, I don't want to deal with this stuff. I don't want to fight about money. I just want to get the bag and move on. This also says a pattern with the Dallas Cowboys too. And I'm just telling you all the things that I'm interpreting. Okay, hold on, we taking the call. Hold on, we're taking one more call. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Boss Cowboy. What's going on, OG?
What's up, man? This is Common Sense.
Yes, sir.
I know your voice. Let's go.
See, that's my guy. Hey, man. First off, man, I hope you had a great vacation, man, and I appreciate everything you was doing with the extra interviews on the final word and bringing new media and DC media together, man. I just want to tell you, like, that was a great job. On top of that, and congratulations to your boy for getting back in the karate. I know I saw the look in your eyes when you were talking about it. That was something you was very proud of for. So I just want to tell you that off the top, though.
Boy, you hit me in my heart with that one. Boy, you hit
Hey,
me
man,
in my
look,
heart.
Hey, look, I got to give it back, man. Sometimes people just don't. You don't get the appreciation in the content world as most people, bro. But you one of the realest out there, man. I just want to let you know, bro, that I appreciate everything you do from the bottom of my heart, OG. That's why I call you OG. Just real talk.
Appreciate it, bro.
Man, look, I'm happy with the big contract, bro, and everybody said everything that needs to be said with that. Bro, I'm just more worried about this Zack Martin.
What you worried about?
Because and this is still fact. Like I'm with you all aboard. I'm the whole way, and he got to be last regardless, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If he want to hold out, hey, you can either hold out or you can go. You can try to get up out your contract, get traded or something. Whatever you got to.
Go ahead.
Get traded or whatever, man. Because here's the thing. What's been one of our main off-season issues with the Cowboys this year? It's been guard or O-line play because we don't know if Kyron was going to stay healthy. We didn't know if Steele was going to come back ready. And then, the left guard position, who was going to man that spot.
Right.
Okay. Now, with Zack Martin doing this right after beginning of training camp, you basically obliterated any type of hope and idea that we had to make a significant change or optimism of what this offensive line can be. And to me, like, my whole thing with the draft was, like, I didn't care who we got. I wanted an O-line because, to me, the O-line and the D-line is the one that's going to get us to the championship. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, we've got to have those. Because, like with the whole running, like, I don't care about I care about the running back, but I also know that if the O-line making the holes, you could put anybody back there and get us 5-6 yards of carry. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't going to be no anybody, but there's a sense. If you got a running scheme and you got a decent running back and those offensive linemen are moving people around, bro, we can put somebody back. But just with this, like, it just threw me off, bro, because now I'm a little bit worried because main reason I'm worried is if Zack Martin hold out, I feel like that's going to make them push Terrence Steele to rush back. And then on top of that, Tyron is older, so that's going to push him some more too. We might re-injure both of those guys. Now we don't have Zack, don't have Steele, and possibly not have Tyron. Then what we going to do?
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, and I'm glad you said that because you made me think about something that I want to talk about anyway. Because, we was talking yesterday about these holdouts, right? So let me just kind of make one thing clear, just real quick. So agents take, while holding out during training camp is no longer a bargaining tool for today's NFL stars. Because under the current CBA, fine forgiveness or reduction is only allowed for players on rookie contracts. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So Zack Martin now is going to be losing $50,000 per day. That will not be refunded. So if you really want this money, you gotta lose a lot of money.
And that's one of the things that is, to me, I forgot the word. I can't think of the word. But why are you losing money to gain money that you're not 100% sure you're gonna get? You see what I'm saying? Like, you at the negotiation table for more money, but in to get more money, but yet you're costing yourself money. You're,
a lot of money.
You're losing. You know what I mean? Like, and in my opinion, I think you said it last night, or it could have been one of the other content creators. It could have been J Tuck with Aisha last night. I'm not 100% sure. But it's gonna take, in order for Zack Martin to cave or whatever, I think he's gonna get up to about 500,000 or 700,000 worth of losses before he actually just say, okay, that's enough. They didn't give me one. Let me go and play out my contract. But at the same time, like you said, what is this telling your younger players, or just like you was just talking about with Diggs? What is this telling Diggs here in 3-4 years? Hey, I can be an all-pro for these next 3 years, and if I do that, all I got to do is go tell them, hey, I'm not playing the next year until you give me more money.
Yep.
Now, as a Cowboy fan, we all, for whatever reason, we got a pocket watch. I don't know what it is. There's a lot of us Cowboy fans that got a pocket watch. When we gonna stop that and be like, hey, come on, I know you're all pro, you Zack Martin, one of the top Hall of Famers that the Cowboys ever had on the offensive line. But at the same time, bro, we not going nowhere by yourself. We got to do this as a team.
Yeah, and
you
so
know what I mean? Like,
is this: if people being consistent, this is the thing. If people being consistent, you can't be, when you trying not to pay running backs. What do they always say? It's a passing league.
Right.
Oh, when it comes to offensive linemen, why do we need to pay offensive linemen so much then? If it's, then that means your tackle's more important.
Right.
Am I right or wrong?
No, you're right.
That means you need to pay your tackle. In the passing league, your tackle should get way more because they got to protect the quarterback. Way more than the guard. So guess who else should be losing their value in the pass-happy league? Y'all don't want to talk to me today. Y'all don't want to play with me today, man. Y'all don't want to. Y'all don't want to talk real. Y'all want to be fake today. Let's be real. If running backs losing their value, interior linemen should lose their value. See, that's why I don't like stat nerds. See, the stat nerds, they contradict themselves. They do.
Right. And then you also got to think about this too. When you always say, they should also be looking at the tight ends. But what's one of the main things when any good tight end? What's the main thing they talk about? Oh, he's a great blocking tight end. Well, what does it mean blocking? It's a pass happy league. Where his catches at? But he's good at blocking. I don't understand it. Like I don't understand it. But that's just how I feel on that. Another one.
Yeah.
One
more point, so I'm gonna take one more call.
Okay,
I'm gonna get 3 points in there. Damn it.
No, I'm just gonna get 2, and you can talk about one of them. You can talk about one of them offline.
All right, cool.
Okay,
cool.
We need to start pay attention to the last 2 contracts Stephen Jones did, and we need to keep an eye on one thing that he's doing in particular that to me, I don't recall, and maybe you can recall, but he's the Diggs deal and the Tyron Smith deal. They was heavily with the incentives.
Yeah.
I don't recall any other contracts having incentives put into those except for those last 2. And those are the last 2 that we did this year. So maybe you can help me with that offline or whatever. But the main thing I wanted to talk about is I think pending season results, I think we need to give Mike McCarthy at least 3 more years.
Nah, I agree with that, bro. You preaching to the choir on that, bro. Come on.
Because my thing is like this. Okay, we talking about we always talk about team and Super Bowls and championships and all this, but we don't understand. We never talk about like how active. Well, you do, and it's a couple content creators, landlord, that talk about the culture that it takes to get there. You know what I mean? Like, that's the biggest part about it. Like, even if you say Dan Quinn, like you were saying the other day on the Final Word, Dan Quinn gets all his pieces to the puzzle and everything that he wants the moment he says something. Yeah, he does. But also, Mike McCarthy also allows for that to happen because he knows that right now the strength of the team is the defense. So he is allowing Dan Quinn to build what he's building to be able to say, hey, okay, main reason why Mike McCarthy took over the play calling is, hey, look, I can't have the number one defense if they on the field 60, 70 plays a game. We gotta have an offense that's gonna control the clock so we can be able to let those guys be rested. So at the end of the game, we ain't getting torched with 6 and 7 yards per carries on the rush play. Because these guys are so tired because we gonna have 3 and outs and 3 and outs and 3 and outs all game because we got curl routes, and then on third down we want to run the ball when it's 3rd and 10. Like, no, we ain't doing that. But no, that's all I wanted, bro. Just to see, I think we need to start looking into that, and maybe bringing it more to the forefront, and trying to get more people to talk about that. Hey, it's different with the culture right here, and the main reason why I say that is because as everybody talk about, Stephen Jones is acting different. He might not be different, but he's acting different.
No, when you acting different, you different. You acting different, you different.
And Jerry Jones is acting different.
Yeah,
okay. Front office, all that is acting different.
Yeah.
But it's only one thing that you can pinpoint since then, and that's 2020. That's 2020 when we got Mike McCarthy. And I honestly think one of the things, like, they kept Kellen Moore. But I think if it wasn't for that COVID season, Kellen Moore probably would have been gone out of here a couple years prior, bro.
I don't want to get too caught up in the past, not on the new season, bro. Like,
No, and I'm with you. I'm just saying. I'm just putting points out there that with the way they've been acting over. Because you got to remember the main reason the defense changed is the way they started drafting in 2020 and 2021.
No, I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? But and so I think that was an emphasis from Mike McCarthy, because even with Mike Nolan, he still drafted a lot of defensive players.
Right. No,
but that's all I wanted, OG. That's all I wanted, bro. And you could get that incentive one offline, bro. And I'll listen in the chat, bro. I appreciate you, big dog.
Hey, no problem coming. All right, let me call my boy Black, man. I was talking to Black early. Boy, that boy Black was going crazy. He the reason why I went live too. I was like, boy, man, my boy Black he was going crazy. I love it though. I'm gonna call the homie real quick. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna call you Black. We'll have us a real conversation now. See, because it's a thought that's growing on me. He ain't pick up. It's a thought that's growing on me more and more. I think some of our players, we baby too much. And if we being consistent, Zack Martin does seem a little selfish. If we being honest, right? Let's be honest. Who was the offensive lineman that would always, when they would say we might need you to play tackle, who would be the guy that'd come out and say, okay, my boy Blackwell, he say he driving. I'm gonna still talk about what we was talking about though, because it was dope. Who would be the guy to come out and say, I'm a guard? But the team might need you to play tackle. I'm a guard. Oh, for real? But see, when it was Tyler Smith being thrown out there at tackle, what was he saying then? Let's be honest. See, I ain't no suck up like some of y'all. See, some of y'all like to suck up. That is not me. Nope. I'm gonna be honest. No. Yeah. So when it's you, I'm a guard. But when it's Tyler Smith, the rookie, this gonna be good for you to play both positions.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
See, a lot of people, it's Zack Martin. We can't say that. Yes, you can. See, because you can keep it real on both. You can be honest and say, is he good? Yes. Is he great? Yes. Is he a 6-time All-Pro? Yes. But did he have different speech for himself that he had for a rookie? Yes, that is true. So when boys are saying, we might need you, man, to play that tackle, I'm a guard. And was said in the public. When Tyron Smith said, the offensive lineman, we don't talk to the media. You kept that until you wanted more money. And yes, you did skip the line. Yes, you did. Because it's reported that they've been trying to talk about Zack getting more money since February. But no, you just keeping it real. You already was a first rounder. That means you already got millions for that. Then you also got a second contract where you was the highest paid guard when you signed it and broke all kind of records in your contract in terms of your money. The Dallas Cowboys and Stephen Jones and Jerry, from the contract you signed, begin to budget around your commitment. They didn't even draft a guard this draft based on your commitment. Let me say that again. See, y'all don't want to keep it real. I'm sick of, I ain't no kiss butt. I don't do all that. I don't do that. Based on his commitment, they said, we are not going to get a guard. If they knew you was going to hold out, they would have definitely drafted a lot of the guards that they passed on. So certain players, and you know what? We create this as fans. We the ones who do this because Witten could retire, come back. And what we would say, because we were sucking up to him, well, that's Witten. So now we want to say after he retired, oh, he was a progress stopper. Who was saying it then though? Who was saying it like, see, we see, because our team is corporate, guess what? Who else is corporate? Fans. A lot of fans don't just keep it real. And let's keep it real. This is a distraction caused by a player. Now, this whole offseason, we've been saying Steven and Jerry being quiet. We so proud of them. We so proud. The first person who made noise in the public was a player, not front office. Come on now. So are you a corporate fan? Or are you a Dallas Cowboy fan? Let me know right now. Who am I dealing with? What am I dealing with? Are we dealing with the fans who dare not speak against Witten? We dare not speak against Zack Martin. We dare not. That's Zack Martin bus. Lay off. No, the heck. No. I know too much history. And this is not even about Cowboy history. I know too much football history. I watch better players get traded. Y'all don't want to talk to me today. I watched better players move on. I watched Montana, who was for the longest my GOAT. And he had to finish out his career in Kansas City. I watched Lott, who was tougher than nails, have to finish in another location. Because San Fran, and a lot of people say, well, San Fran got caught by the no. They ain't getting no. Let's keep it real. San Fran to this day is less corporate than the Dallas Cowboys. Because let me ask you a question. If it was the Dallas Cowboys who drafted a quarterback in the first round versus a Mr. Irrelevant that got hot, who would we be going for right now? Be honest, don't lie. Think about this corporate culture that we have here in Dallas. Because you know what we say with pride here? We say, well, they paid him, so they go play him. Like, why do we got to do that? Like, yeah, you paid him, but if that person get beat out, then that other person should play. Because is it about what you paid him or about competition? See, because what I see with San Fran, they'll pay you, but you still got to compete. See, guess what all the quarterbacks doing right now at San Fran? All of them working hard. Why? Because ain't none of them guaranteed. See, but in Dallas, we like to guarantee guys. We like to say, don't even have the conversation about trading him. No, we should have a conversation now. Bruh. Because you don't went to the public, dog. It's different. You done set a new precedent. Yeah, we can't let you win. As much as I will want to pay you. No, because guess what? Diggs, he go wake up just like you did 3 years from now and say, wait. I signed what? What? I did what? See, y'all don't want to talk to me. See, yeah. See, I'm gonna be real today. See, I ain't got to see, because I'm really a Dallas Cowboys fan. I'm not a fake one. I'm a real one. So sometimes when you're a real Dallas Cowboy fan, you go speak against front office. You go have some things to say against Stephen Jones. But then when Stephen Jones is getting it right, I'm gonna also turn around and shake his hand and say, sir, you right on this one. Sir, you right, and hold it. Hold the line, sir. Hold the line. We cannot let people skip just because they're angry. We can't do that. Well, I'm sorry, we can't. You signed it. The time you should have been tough was in 2018. See, don't be tough on a contending team. See, now we all tried to lock hands and come together and say, all right, let's go. And then when we all join our hands and say, okay, it's time to fight, then we look up and somebody saying, hold on, wait. I'm not in the fight unless y'all put me first. Wait. What? Nah. Yeah. See, this is a perfect comment right here. He said, trading Herschel Walker built the 90s. Exactly. Yeah. These are tough decisions. And I know a lot of people don't agree with me. If you disagree with me, I'm cool with that. It's like, it's okay for you to think different. That's okay. I'm just telling you how I honestly see this thing. And this does have a smell. See, ain't nobody gonna say it, but like one of my boys said, this has a smell of selfishness. So let me get to these super chats real quick. All right, so my boy Wee Woo, that's Blackwell. This is what he said. He said, can we go hard on Zack Martin like some do Dak? That's one of those define hard. I'm trying to see what you mean go hard. But the energy is definitely different with Zack Martin. It is. And then my boy had another super. He said, I would not pay Zack Martin. He's old and trending down. Yeah. Especially, I'm not paying him before I paid them young bulls. And Steven not either. Here's another super chat. He said, boss, we ready for whatever. Man, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's if you're a Cowboy fan. Let's go. If you're a Cowboy fan, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But Steven, listen, y'all listen to this whole thing close. Steven ain't for the wee woo either. Let me shoot. Where my button at? Listen to this one more time.
Last two, David.
Stephen, do you like, and a quick follow-up after that, Stephen, do you like where you are from a cap management standpoint for the intermediate right now and for what you need to do going into the future? And do you feel ideally you would like to get one of these long-term deals done going into the season to kind of keep that leverage?
Yeah, I actually feel really good about where we are, not only in the intermediate, but also the long term. I think our contracts are all structured in a good way, and we're very motivated to sign these young guys.
Yep. And see, I stand on what I said yesterday. Because see, remember the OC was saying in context, he was saying the young guys. But see, was he asked about the young guys? Was he asked about the young guys, or did he insert himself that he wanted to prioritize the young guys? Tell the truth. What did you just hear? Did they ask him about young guys, or did he insert himself? He inserted himself that the priority is the young guys, not them old guys. He didn't even talk about Dak. He ended up even naming the young guys.
While you hope to have success, and I think we have had success drafting, in terms of the young players that we got coming up, whether it's a Diggs or a
Diggs. He ended up getting paid first.
Lamb,
a
Micah, or a Steele, or whoever may be coming up. And
see, he talking about who coming up. So who is he prioritizing right now? when he talking about this cap. Them young bulls. The only thing I hate is he didn't say one name that was a young bull. But he kind of alluded to him. He said whoever might be coming up. I just wish he would have said my boy Tyler Biadasz by name. Real talk. Cause see, Tyler Biadasz didn't even peep that when I did that interview with him on SportsCon, I said that. I say they don't mention you enough. I say they don't. They don't mention you enough. They always talking about Diggs. They always talking about CeeDee Lamb. And then he said, they deserve it too. Yeah, you do too. He misunderstood me. It's like, no, I'm trying to say somebody need to speak up.
We're constantly in communication. I feel like we've got great rapport with agents. I don't think we're, and the representatives, I think we're always in communication with them. Certainly, all these guys are represented because the money is so big by top of the line folks. And so you just continue to grind and look for windows and opportunities to get these things done. As I mentioned, there's only one franchise tag. And you only get to use it on one guy. And then, the market decides the rest. But
yep. So when you understand that, what he was saying is, when the market's saying you got to pay him X amount, you got to pay him X amount. That's why it's a big thing to know that he came way under the market, which says, again, for people that don't understand, Diggs wanted this done. He didn't want to do the back and forth. He was like, look, I want to play football. I don't want to haggle over a few more million. I just want to play football. I don't want the distraction.
certainly it'd be a big plus if we could look up here and get one or two of these guys signed.
So did he really know that that was going to happen? Because when he was speaking about it yesterday morning, he was speaking, I hope it happens. And what happened is one guy came to the table like, yep, I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be that guy that's going to go ahead and submit to this team-friendly offer that y'all made me. I don't want to do the back and forth. I don't want to do the tit for tat. I don't want to do the your offer, my offer, your offer, my offer, your offer, my offer. I don't want to do all that. I just want to play. Peep game.
The longer term deals, and we've always got our eye on the ball and what that's going to mean, and projecting out what we think the cap's going to be. I mean,
see, that's the thing. See, you got to think about what he just said with Zack Martin. See, when he signed that deal with Zack Martin, from then on, you got to project out what your new budget is going to be based on one of your guys that's taking up a lot of space. That's why they cannot allow him to hold the team hostage. If you got to lose all your money in your holdout, that's what we got to let you do, dog. For real. See, y'all don't want to hear that, but I'm going to tell the truth. They got to treat Zack Martin like an injury until he's tired of losing money. See, y'all don't want to hear the truth on that. Because again, under the current CBA, I'm going to make this big. So I'm giving y'all that real content today, bro. This is not no BS. This is real. I'm not giving you no sugar. Let's read this again. Under the current CBA, fine forgiveness or reduction is only allowed for players on rookie contracts. So now, him sitting out, those fines are permanent, dog.
We keep constant, salary cap sheets going out 3 years, this year plus 2 more, and what that's going to look like and what that's going to feel like. But
yeah, you see what he got to go through to prepare for Micah Parsons, for CeeDee Lamb. He got to be thinking of budgets 3 to 4 years out. So it's easy to be lazy and be like, just pay him. Shut up, boss. Just pay him. Wait. That's how people act when it's not their money. When you really stop and say, okay, this is my team, so let me try to think as if I was in Steven's shoes. And how hard would it be for me to budget if I suddenly had to pay one of my top guards unexpectedly and I wasn't even thinking it was coming?
Overall, I think we're in a great situation, and certainly that can change if the great opportunity presents itself. We certainly had some opportunities this year to trade for a Gilmore and a Cooks, and on things that were team friendly, not only from a resource standpoint, a draft pick standpoint, but a cap standpoint as well. And we were able to get those deals done, and you make exceptions.
So hold on real quick. See, my boy Tyrone Church said, he said, top dollars too, boss. See, that's the part people miss in church. Also, Malik Hooker did say what's up. I told Malik Hooker, I said, it's one guy that has been on trying to get you for 2 years before we got you. My boy Tyrone Church. I got the video too. Just remind me to send it to you. I said my boy Tyrone Church wanted to shout out. I just said that just because Malik Hooker cool, so I knew he would do it. But I say my boy Tyrone Church been lobbying for you for over 3 years. So shout out to my boy Tyrone Church. But Tyrone say top dollars too, but that's the part people missing, bro. That's the part people missing. See, people missing that Zack Martin said, I'm way under market. See, what it's saying then what? He's saying, I want to get my money up to market. Yeah. So it is going to be a top dollar contract. So everybody that's like, oh, just pay him. Just pay him. What? What? So just sneak in a top guard contract now?
And that's why you have your cap in a situation so that you can say, okay, we're going to do that. This is the right thing to do, and may compromise us a year from now, 2 years from now, but that's the right thing to do for this team this year, is to go out, and add guys like a Gilmore, like a Cooks, and give us the opportunity to really improve our football team.
And Steven is not playing. So let's just ask you a question real quick. Was Diggs selfish? Come on now, say, oh, hey, wait, see, they ain't ready for this. Because I'm finna have this damn conversation right now. I'm finna have it. Is Diggs selfish? Or is Zack Martin selfish? Oh, y'all not ready.
Bruh.
Oh, see, y'all they not ready. Now, we talking about a player that's young, that you can easily say is a top 3 corner. Easily. You can easily say all these people that's paid above him. All these people that's paid above him. Yeah. All these people with old contracts. You talking about a majority of these people got old contracts, already paid more than Diggs. Like, somebody help me understand, how does Jalen Ramsey get more total guarantee in 3 years than what Diggs is getting in 5 years? Can somebody help me understand that? See, I don't want to have this conversation. See, yeah, because if it would have been Diggs, it would have been a whole lot of people. He signed a contract, under the contract. But when it's Zack Martin, bam. See, because it was one guy that was getting paid second round money that still came in team friendly with second round money. It was another guy that was the highest paid guard when he got paid, but he wants more. If I'm putting them boys side by side, I would say Trevon Diggs made it about football first. Yep, that's what I would say. Y'all don't want to hear me though. Yeah, Trevon Diggs made it about football first. Stephen Jones clearly said that the market was going to dictate what his money was going to be. Basically, Stephen Jones was already reaching in his pocket, getting ready to give him more. He was just going to have to fight for it. And Trevon said, I don't want to fight. Let me just play. I just want to play. So Trevon, let's be clear on this. Put football first. The Zack Martin update, he putting his money first. I ain't mad at either one. They both grown men. But let's be clear what it is, though. Let's be clear what it is. So, all right. So real quick, concluding this again. If y'all haven't had a chance, make sure y'all go review the quiet period. Because, see, the quiet period was not quiet at all. We had the big time show, dope show. Oh, Brian Brothers laid out so many nuggets with J Tuck. Then we had Aisha with DMV, super dope. We soloed with Michael Gilkin, laid out more nuggets. Kevin Gray, the president, came through, blessed us. It was fantastic. Then we got some more stuff from Kyle Yeoman, especially talking about the running backs. Y'all got to really, really, really listen, to what he was saying on them running backs and what was available. And then we had Rome and Clarence Hill together. The two Omega brothers. One of them is top in the space of content creators, Rome. The other is top sitting in the front asking questions right now, Clarence Hill. Then we obviously show love to the brotherhood of the content guys even more with Tuck and Vach together. Dope show. Followed up with Sky with A to Z Sports. Vach with the volume. Then we had a chore, RJ, blocking in the bars. And then we kept going with Jess and Jesse Holly. So I want to talk about that now because, again, a lot of people missed and don't tune in to now. Since y'all just starting to tune in, we want to let y'all know y'all already missed a lot. So if you kind of in between and you want to kind of catch up on some good off-season conversations, I would suggest go to look at some of them shows as you riding around and chilling because they full of sauce. We also have some good shows coming up. I just want to kind of advertise it with the final word. We have Lord Brunson and Joe Castro, Philly content creators and real good at it. So we just got to get that on the calendar and really go back and forth. Obviously, it's going to be some, some fighting. But I do know both of those guys know their teams very intimately. So I find it valuable to be able to talk to people that I can learn my competitor from. So just be on the lookout for that. And we also have some more people. I'm gonna kind of keep that as a surprise. Some big people coming. Put it like this: we trying to break the internet. We trying to break the internet. And we trying to give y'all way more value going into the 2023 season. This is gonna be a special season, y'all. And mainly from all these guests, I want to also say this: thank y'all, thank y'all for everybody that rolled with us during the so-called quiet period, who made this a part of what they do since the season has kicked off. I just want to just take a pause, go backwards just a little bit and say thank y'all just for rocking with us during that whole period. And I had a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. But that period is over. Now we into the season, and now we go take this whole content to a whole nother level. So in the meantime, man, y'all stay up. Man, it's Boss Cowboy Sports where your voice matter. We gonna continue to, give you the perspective of how I see it. Again, I know a lot of people don't like what I'm saying on the Zack Martin situation and Diggs, but hey, at least I'm doing my best to tell you what I think is the smartest and the best things to the Cowboys, and I'm not gonna ever stop. But y'all stay up. Peace.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Let's go!